Good morning and welcome to Transformational Thursdays with Coach Ellis. Hey, this is the day where I spend just a few minutes on quips, quotes, and Cruminisms. And these are words and phrases and sayings that I've picked up over the years or that I've come up with on my own that help us on this path of life. I heard this recently. President, I think it was Theodore Roosevelt, had this statement: comparison is and always will be the thief of joy. Comparison is and always will be, Lady D, the thief of joy. And I want to submit that to you, Aisha, because here's what the president was really saying. As long as we spend our time comparing ourselves to others, we will never fully enjoy the life that we currently have. You ever known folks, maybe it was you, if you look to your left, look to your right, 2 out of 3 people spend their life comparing themselves to others. You look to your left, look to your right, it's not one of them, it's you. Spending your time comparing yourself to someone else, looking at what they've accomplished, looking at what they have done, and then comparing it to you and what you've done and you've accomplished. And the reason this is a fallacy, if we're brutally honest about it, what they're called to do in their life is different than what you were called to do in yours. Now, this idea of comparing yourself to everybody else, and it leads us to this place where we cannot be grateful for who we are and what we're called to do. You know, I love me some Coach. And I've had folks say, hey, I want to become the next coach. I says, no, stop. You don't want to become the next coach. You want to become authentically who you are. I don't want to be the next Les Brown. I don't want to be the next Willie Jolly. I don't want to be the next Zig Ziglar. Because if I'm trying to be them, I will fail every time. But I can do a doggone good coach. And so I want to be all good. Instead of comparing myself to others, I look at them, look to see what they've done. I make some analysis, but I don't compare because I don't know their journey. I don't know, Violet, what they've had to go through. I don't understand what their testimony is because I haven't had their test. I can't really identify their message because I don't know their message, but I know mine. I know what things I've had to come through. So if I spend my time comparing my results to someone else's results, what's lacking in that equation is what are the factors in that equation to get them their product. Let me be honest with you. I want you to fail forward as often as you possibly can so I can learn from your mistakes. I don't need to make all the mistakes myself, but I also know that I can observe you and not compare myself to you. I can learn lessons from you and not compare. So the president was right. Comparison is and always will be the thief of joy. I cannot enjoy my life if I'm always comparing against someone else who does not have my vision, does not have my drive, does not have my conviction, and sometimes doesn't even have the level of integrity that I want. So we don't know what another person goes through to get to where they need to be. So instead of comparing yourself to them, measure yourself against yourself. Am I walking with the integrity in which I need to? Am I working with all the resources I have at my disposal? Am I a good steward of my resources? Is my energy where it needs to be? Am I stick-to-itness enough? Compare myself to me, but comparison to others will always lead us down a path or we'll never be satisfied with what we have. Let me say this parenthetically. One of the reasons not to compare yourself to somebody else is you don't know they're operating at 20% or 120%. All you see is what you think are the results. And it could be that you're comparing your 40% effort to their 100% effort, when in reality your 40% effort is going to dwarf theirs. And so you end up comparing yourself to an incomplete product, or your incomplete product to their complete product, or you comparing your complete product to their incomplete product. If you So we can't compare. So I'll start to ramble on this because I feel very passionate about this. But I'll just leave you with this. Like the president said, President Roosevelt, comparison is the thief of joy. You live a joyous life, compare yourself to nobody. Be authentically who you are, and your light will shine. Hey, I'm Coach Ellis. Want you to have a wonderful transformational Thursday. You want to hit me up. Catch me at coach@elliscrum.net or at Coach Ellis on Facebook. Until next Thursday, have a transformational Thursday. God bless you. Bye-bye.